What is up, guys? Welcome back.
Happy New
Year. Here's my friend Maddie, if you watch any of my videos. The first question I always love asking her is, why the fuck do you keep doing this shit with me?
I know. And you know what? It's a great question.
Yeah, I was the only person that will ever just agree to do my dumb stuff. Everyone's yelling at me to go. Anyways, we're here by the lake in Chicago because one of my goals this year for photography is just like, not only just take a picture, but like tell a story, do a whole campaign, get better at it. Oh, Mike Velp. Just create a better, tell a better story overall with our images. So this idea that Maddie and I came up is like winter in the city. Basically just like trying to show off different, I don't know what, like winter gear and in summer and in a summer
environment. But in the winter.
So I text her, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? She's like, nothing. Great, me too.
Always doing nothing.
Always doing nothing. And so today that's what we're planning on doing. So thanks for agreeing to.
Yeah. So picture us in a sweater and a puffer on the sand.
On the sand. And then or maybe hanging on a basketball hoop and just like doing like very summer activities, things. Show off really cool like winter gear, because like that's what you do when you wear a nice puffer jacket. You want to hang off a basketball hoop. Anyways. Most people have camera straps for their camera. Not me. I like to shove my camera between my legs because Maddie walked into a bush and I ended up having to take these things off before we started shooting. First shot. Maddie and I really wanted to focus on color contrast and really working with this half beach, half winter feeling, throughout the city. We loved a sailor knitted sweater. We loved the boots. We really enjoyed this orange light vest poster setup. I generally like using hard flash during my photography. I think it creates a different look that you don't see every single day. And these first couple test shots we were doing, I really started enjoying what was coming out of the camera. This is all new for me. I can't say the R word on camera, but I'm not the smartest person in the world. To record my behind the scenes footage, I usually just put my phone on a tripod from a distance and hope for the best. So I was super happy that my friend Ben came out to help us out.
I'm a filmmaker.
You're a filmmaker. When I do photo shoots, I always like just incorporating, the cameraman or whoever's on set in the action. I like to have fun. I like to joke. I like to get everybody involved. I feel like it loosens the tension and it kind of makes this a really fun, collaborative process. I feel like half the time when I use a flash off camera, it's just me figuring out why this thing isn't working in the first place. I really enjoyed these images of this series. I really loved how harsh the green looked with the flash hitting it with this kind of really beige black background. I know it's not everyone's favorite photos, but in my eyes, I really just enjoyed how this came off and how this read. When you're asking actors and models to look up directly to the sky, please keep in mind their sensitivity to light. Even if it's like an overcast day like it is here during this photo shoot, actors' eyes can get teared up. Some things I like to do is asking them to keep their eyes closed until I'm ready to snap the shutter, and I'm always checking in. I'm asking, are you okay? Do you need a moment? I want to make sure that they're fully comfortable while we're doing the shoot. Circling back to what I was talking about earlier, we really wanted to focus on color contrast, and I am absolutely obsessed with how this red looked in this photos. One thing I like doing for all my shoots is just like writing everything down I want to do. The driving shots, little dialogue I want to do, and then insert shots. And that's what I do, write everything down in this notebook to stay on track. She's like looking at me flopping, but yeah, I think it's just a great way to stay organized because you have so many things going on, these little spec shoots. It's hard to do everything when you're like a team of 3. So anyways, write everything down. This was the part of the shoot where we started gelling really well as a team and getting into a really good groove. This location was awesome. The way that Overcast looked over the city, how Blue Lake, Michigan looked, and Maddie found this awesome jacket with so much vibrant colors that contrasted so well with the background. And some tips I like to do when I'm direct models and work with people is I like to talk to them. I like asking questions about their life, getting them out of their head. Sometimes I ask them to dance and move, and I'll dance with them. I want them to feel like I'm also part of the process. You're not by yourself here. This really, really helps them getting out of their head. It's not stagnant. The more weird it is, the better the picture is. Always remember, this is still photography. No one's recording audio. Make jokes, ask questions, have some fun. I feel like that's how you really develop your style. That's how I feel like you can express your voice. At the end of the day, this really helps you take better pictures.
Shit.
Yeah, look. Hold on. Hey, Ben.
What? Fuck you. Get fucked.
I love images that aren't perfect. You can see the contrast, you can see the vibrance. I just think there's so much characteristic in them, and that's stuff that I really enjoy shooting. Photographer Maddie Betsanes right here. Sometimes I just love giving the camera to the actor and model and say, hey, take pictures of us. I think it's such a fun exercise. I think it's something to just break the monotony of the day and just have some fun with it.
Here's the fit.
These photos were so much fun to take. However, anytime you're asking an actor or model to hang from something, take your time, make sure they feel comfortable, and do your test shots to make sure the light is right, which I'm doing here before we ask Maddie to start hanging from there. Here's the moment where Maddie is hanging from the rim, and the only thing I want to do is take as many pictures as possible. I don't want her hanging up there longer than 30 seconds. I will check all my results after I'm done. All I'm trying to do is push that shutter button as many times as possible.
So ready.
As we do the hanging on the rim one last time, I am always communicating with everybody on set, making sure everyone's okay, making sure everyone's ready, because we don't want Maddie hanging up there any longer than she has to. Even though she's pretty good at this. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Please let us know which look was your favorite, or do you have a favorite frame? And like always, please comment, say hi.
Great.
And I'll see you next time.